Hello everyone, welcome back to Lindseys Builds. So yeah, we've got Mark's Mods with us today.
Hello, happy Easter.
Everybody knows Mark, so yeah, happy Easter to everyone. So I'm going to stream this as the PPM. So I should be doing this build. So if anybody from PPM can watch this back, it's a brand new build. So yeah, so we'll get down to showing you what me and Mark are going to do. So I shall go to Mark first.
Oh, you would and all.
Well, I'll do me first. Okay.
Okay.
So yes, let's get some cameras going. Okay. So as you know, I did a unboxing on this. I think it was last week. I think something like that, or the week before. And it's a 1/350 scale, HMS Dreadnought. So so the HMS Dreadnought 1/350 scale by Trumpeter, year 1907. So it's a 1907 version I should be building. So yeah, this is the one I shall be doing. I'm going to do it out of the box build, but it has got some photo etch with it. But I've got to buy some railings for the outside of the ship. They weren't supplied with it. So, and I don't like building ships without the outside railings, so I should get some railings for it. But that's the only photo etch I should buy for it, because it's got plenty inside for the superstructure and everything else. So yeah, so that is what I should be doing. So I shall make this a regular thing on a Sunday after Carl and Michelle's stream. Well, Michelle's stream. I should do this after their stream. So it'll be a regular thing on a Sunday. You'll either see me on my own, or you should see me with, if Mark's available, Mark will come in with me. So yeah, so this is what I should be doing. As like I say, I should be doing it for the PPM, for a PPM stream. So yeah, so we'll go to Mark. Let's get my thingy here.
Looks nice, Lindsay.
Cool.
Right. So first of all, I've been having a bit of troubles with this. I need to get the motor working on this and aligned onto the firewall. This is for the Harshett Lancaster bomber. So I'll be doing that. Then, if I get that done, I did pick this up in the range yesterday for £3.29p.
Oh, cool.
They had this, and they also had a car. I prefer trains, so
yeah.
If not, I'll be doing this Tuesday and Wednesday on MCC UK and the PPM stream.
Oh, cool, nice.
There we go. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. See if I can get it done.
Oh, cool. Thank you very much, Mark.
No problem.
So we'll go through into the chat. So we've got Mr. Sprue and Glue in, and he says, hi, Lindsay, panel and chat. Hey there, Sprue.
Hi, Sprue.
I came in with, hello, everyone. Welcome back to Lindseys Builds. Mark's Mod says, good afternoon, everyone. And we've got our CJ in, Chorlton Junction. And he says, hey, Lindsay and Mark. Welcome in, CJ.
Hi, Chorlton.
He also says, hi, everyone. We've got Jeff and Maggie in, and they said, a very good afternoon, guys. Welcome in, Jeff and Maggie. Good afternoon to you as well on this Easter Sunday. We've got CJ, he says, hey, Sprue. He also says, hi, Jeff. And we've got our Marcus in, and he says, hi, Lindsay. Welcome in, Marcus.
Hi, Marcus.
So, Marcus says, hi, Sprue. CJ says, hi, Marcus. Marcus says, hi, CJ. Marcus says, hi, Jeff and Maggie. And Marcus says, hi, Mark. So that is the chat caught up with. As you're saying hello to each other, I shan't read those. So you know, I should keep an eye on the chat, but if anything else is directed, somebody else comes in new, then I shall read the chat, unless you're actually talking to me. So, yeah, so we'll open the box and see what we have in it. So I was messing around with this the other day.
I'm going to say, Lindsay, put yourself on solo so people can see the unboxing.
Oh, right, yeah, cool. So, yeah. I was messing around with this the other day. I have done an unboxing on this. There is a video out on it. But I was messing around with it, and I did a little bit of fitting with the side pieces that you can see here. So, yeah. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to clean up the hull and see if we can get this hull together. And hopefully there isn't too much of a gap. So once I do get it glued together. So we're going to make a start. So it's a brand new build. So yeah, I'm going to put you in the corner, Mark.
Put me wherever you want, Lindsay.
There you go, mate.
There we go.
But I shall redo the description on the video because I'm doing this for PPM members.
Yeah, I've just shared you out actually in the Facebook group.
Oh, cool.
I
actually forgot to do it.
Yeah, while you were doing the, I was just checking and I saw, hasn't shared it, so I shared you out quickly on the PPM group.
Lovely job, Mark. Thank you.
No problem.
Marcus says that's a pretty boat. Yeah, it's quite a nice one, and for 1/350 scale, it's not too big actually. So it's not a very large boat. I actually bought this one second hand from an auction site. So. Looks to be it's pretty good. There's no, there's no flash, like I said, on the actual video when I unboxed it.
Would that auction site be the E of Bay?
It was Veterinaris. Is it Veterinaris?
Ah.
Yeah. Nicky Ward's site. I was lucky to win it actually because I stole it at the last minute.
Oh, you're one of them, are you?
Yeah, I nipped in the last couple of seconds.
Did you anger anybody?
Oh well, it's a pretty brutal sight, that is, that one. I've been outbidded many times on that site, many times. So now I became what they call a snippet. Sit there watching it and see how things go. Right, so I've got to start from this end. Just.
So it's a PPM stream, but we're not doing a gallery.
Sorry?
It's a PPM stream, but we're not doing a gallery.
No, the gallery we'll do on a Wednesday, mate.
Oh, thank goodness for that.
Yeah. Yeah, no gallery today, mate. You can relax, Mark. You can sit and relax and build.
Saying that, though, PPM group memberships have really risen quite a lot. I mean, we were Wednesday, we were 389 members.
Yeah.
And since then, we've had 6 new members.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, new members this week, 8 new members.
Yeah.
Because you haven't done a welcome to the group post yet. That's really good.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems to be growing pretty well now. Marcus says there is something to say about the early battleships. Very cool stuff. Yes, they were. They're very, very cool stuff. And he also says need to get one, perhaps without the PE laughing his head off. You don't get very much. You don't get very much PE in these World War One ships. So
Are you going to get some? You're going to get some PE railings.
Yes, I've got to get some PE railings for the outside. They've supplied them for the superstructure, but they haven't supplied them for the outside railings.
Right.
Yeah, I've got the Edward number for it, and they're £16.30. So
that's all right.
I've just got to order them. So I see you've taken your railway apart, CJ.
I think once you're planning to do that anyway, you had to shut it down, didn't you? It's a shame.
A lot of work gone into that.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I'd definitely be gutted if that was me. Right.
Marcus says, are the railings poor on all ship kits, so you need PE?
They don't supply the plastic ones for it anyway. So you have to buy aftermarket ones anyway, Marcus.
I think when it comes to railings, PE is a lot better.
Yeah, it is. It's a lot.
They bend a lot better.
Oh yeah, plastic ones, if they do supply them, they're too thick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're a devil to paint.
Oh yeah. Definitely a devil to paint. Marcus says, oh, okay then. They're just lazy, then got it. It's not the sort of thing, though, they can manufacture very well in plastic, these railings. For some unknown reason, they haven't quite grasped it yet, even after all these years. They do supply railings on a 1400 kit Titanic. Sure who that was by now. I know I've got one, but they are plastic railings.
There's a few 1400 Titanics.
I think it's a Hobby Boss actually. I'm not sure. Yeah. Is there a ship kit that I could recommend for a noob? I'm just trying to think which one would be more simple. I would say a Liberty ship, which would be the W. John Brown or the Jeremy O'Brien. Both Liberty ships. They're quite small, but they're 1350. They're not too big, and they're just basically kind of straight out of the box builds, really. You don't
Is
get you don't get no photo etch with them.
Marcus, is that a military ship or just a normal?
It's actually, well, it's a Liberty ship. It's what they carried stuff in World War II.
Yeah.
All the supplies and everything. Yeah. So yeah, you can class it. Yes, it is a military ship. They're made by Trumpeter, Marcus. Or if you wanted to build a battleship, I would go for the King George or the Prince of Wales by Tamiya. There is literally no photo etch in them whatsoever. Tamiya kits, they work out around about for the King George and the Prince of Wales. They work at between 67 English pounds to 70 pounds. It depends on where you buy them from. But they're no more than £70, those two battleships. Cheers on the PE comments. I thought he'd like that. I wouldn't throw you down the deep end, Marcus. Much.
Not much.
Jeff's saying he's highs to Tony. So, yeah. And he's also saying hi to Sprue.
Yeah, one thing I've got to remember with these new microphones, Lindsay.
What's that, mate?
Make sure I mute when I'm on the live stream before I go to the bathroom.
Oh, yeah.
If you ever remember the Naked Gun moment where he forgets to turn the microphone off.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember.
And everybody can hear him.
Yeah, while he's saying highs to one another, I shan't bother reading the chat.
Was that Leslie Nielsen? Leslie Nielsen, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Do you know he only really ever did one serious film?
No.
Yeah, and to tell you the truth, he wasn't in it for very long either, because he was the captain on the Poseidon adventure.
Oh, okay.
He played the captain, who obviously, drowned, but so it was a serious role. It didn't suit him, to be honest.
No.
When you watch him, because you're just expecting him to do something funny. But yeah, he was the captain on the Poseidon adventure.
Oh, okay. Nice.
I love the 1970s disaster movies.
Oh, dear.
All of them. Tower Inferno, airport films. My dad got me into them when I was about 5-ish.
Okay.
Marcus says, "Oh, now I have to rewatch the Poseidon adventure." Cheers, Mark. It's a great film. So, Lindsay, are you shelving Warhammer for a bit and going back to classic models?
Already shelved, mate. I probably won't touch another Warhammer build now till the end of the year. I kind of like went off it.
Well, that last one didn't help. You ended up throwing it away, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. Got binned.
Marcus says, same here, awesome movies. Yeah, I love them. Like I said, my dad got me into them when I was a kid. Marcus says, any brick builds then? Laughing face.
Brick builds. Depends on what you're looking for.
I think when it comes to your son doing the Lancaster, Lindsay, I think you're definitely going to have to do it for him.
No, I think he wants to do it himself.
I don't wish these aligning these motors upon anybody. Lindsay, did you get any Easter eggs?
No.
No.
No, I don't eat them. Not anymore, anyway.
Not even a mint arrow?
No. I've got a bit of a gap. Okay.
See, like me, then I don't get any Easter eggs either.
Well, I haven't bought no Easter eggs for. I mean, the kids are that older now, so they don't really bother with them. And hello, Louise. The kids, they don't really bother with them. Do you know what I mean? Not now.
Yeah.
So.
Well, we got our youngest one this year, but because the eldest has moved out, we haven't got him one this year.
Yeah. Jeff Light says, I use play shoot 'em up games with a bunch of people. There was one that you could always tell he was eating high cornflakes or Rice Krispies. He would never mute. Marcus says, I have a 1350 Indianapolis in my stash. Might give that a go. Yeah, why not? You'd thoroughly enjoy it, Marcus, to be honest. You really would enjoy it. He's a bit tight on these pins. You watch, I was probably having to fill this. Which I won't be too happy about.
No.
That kind of holds you up, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Luckily, the Trumpeter Titanic, the hull came as one complete. It wasn't two halves.
No, I like them when they're bathtubs.
Which for me is making it easier to make it into an RC.
Yeah.
Ship model. But I still had to drill out. Remember when I was drilling out all the portholes? That took me weeks.
Marcus says, what, shoot 'em ups, Jeff? And Jeff Light says, have you shelved the aircraft carrier, Lindsay? No, I haven't. No. I haven't shelved it at all.
Right, now that's running properly.
Now I should be back on that again tomorrow, the aircraft carrier. I've got to mask all the deck up now, Jeff, and do all the markings on the deck, and also do the emblems front and back, if you know what I mean. But it's coming along nicely, Jeff. It's come a long way over this last month. It's definitely tight, very tight. It's going to be a filler job.
I'm just waiting for my glue gun to heat up. Because I'm not happy with the wires on this motor.
No.
I think, I think they might come off quite easily. So anything like that, I put some hot glue on, and it just makes sure that nothing happens.
That's not going to hold it either.
Masking tape, Lindsay.
No.
To try and clamp it together.
I would have liked to got my big clamps on it, but they won't hold it.
Right.
Because it's just that odd shape, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I can get this front and back to hold together, then...
Well, Marcus says, beautiful build that, Lindsay.
What, the aircraft carrier?
Yeah. And Jeff says, Navy SEALs in the main, Marcus, but others as well, mainly on PlayStation and Xbox. I wouldn't have a clue where you go with games consoles because I can't, yeah. Never owned one, never played on one. I'd rather play with something I can build.
It's going to have to be masking tape. Jeff says it can be very expensive, Mark. That's why I don't play it online anymore.
I don't know. I mean, when I was growing up, I was just never. It never appealed to me, sitting and playing games on a computer.
Okay.
Just never. Yeah. So. I'd rather be out and about, making trouble.
You hooligan. A bit of a dark horse, you, Mark.
How do you mean?
Huh?
How do you mean?
Oh, you say rather be making trouble. I never thought that was. Never thought that was kind of you, Mark.
No, my kind of getting into trouble was doing stupid things. Nothing bad, just doing climbing trees and.
Right, I see. Silly things.
Yeah, stuff that's going to hospitalise you. Riding a mountain bike down a hill with 2 humps in it with no brakes on,
Okay.
Going over the handlebars and dropping 6 foot onto my head, injuring my entire back.
Oh dear.
Just stuff like that. What?
Yeah, I always took you as a goody two-shoes, Mark.
Oh, God.
Springlow says, Marcus says, I do baby myself, but Quake Serious Sam, Wolfenstein, those were the days. Spruce says, Lindsay, that's the fit looks good. It looked better on the mock-up. Spruce saying his highs. And Jeff says, now you're talking, Mark. Spruce says, hi, Jeff and Maggie, and all in Chatland. I'm definitely going to have to fill this. Unfortunately. Right in the middle here. Because we have a gap all the way up there. Well, you probably can't see it because of the light. Hang on. Probably see it just. But there is actually a gap. Probably be about 1 millimetre. So I'm going to have to fill that. Unfortunately. Didn't want to, but you have to. sometimes you can use TET, your Tamiya extra thin. Just drop some Tamiya extra thin along the line.
Yeah.
Just wait for it to half dry, and then use your sanding pad and just kind of rub it like that, and it can actually fill the gap for you.
Yeah. Oh, sounds like Roxy's after somebody.
Yeah.
Or somebody's come home.
Yeah, thank you very much, Sprue, for sharing me out. Marcus is laughing his head off and stuff.
Marcus says you can do both, play PC and do stupid things.
Yeah. I've never really been one for playing games, to be honest.
No.
So that's one little tip for you guys. Instead of getting your filler out. Ah. Oh wow, cops have closed the road off. Oh nice. Just what you want.
Any reason?
It's not here at mine. I'm just reading Sprue's chat.
Ah.
We've got Quano Man in, and he says hi all. Hello there, Quano.
Hi, Dan.
see if we can get these grips in here. Run, Marcus, run. Okay, so this is being a bit stubborn. Unfortunately. Keeps springing open. I should have cut some off those pins. That's what I should have done. It's only pulled open just there.
Jeff says, I've often thought about building a ship like the King George or a British carrier like the Ark Royal, but don't know if we have the room for it.
The Ark Royal is massive. I've built that one.
Marcus says, Lindsay, Mark, is there a good fast drying filler you can recommend? Well, resin filler is not too bad because that more or less instantly sets.
Yeah, it does. But you have to work quick with it.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's just put some of these bits and pieces together, shall I?
Spruce says, oh wow, it's serious. They have put bollards up now.
The what?
He says apparently they put bollards up, so they obviously shut his road.
Oh wow. That don't sound good. Doesn't sound good at all. Okay. Jeff Light said it would have to be 1 350 or smaller, possibly 1 700 sprue. You're very brave if you take a 1700 on, especially if you're doing a battleship. The aircraft carriers in that scale are not too bad. Depends how good your eyes are.
Sorry about that. There was a knock at the door, delivery.
All right.
And no, nothing fascinating.
We've got Ryan Scale Model World in. He says, hello, back online, fixed win 10. Ooh.
Wow. Hello, Ryan.
Oh, nearly had my finger then. I thought it was going to turn into a Terry live stream.
I was just about to say, you were channeling your inner little history.
Blood sports.
We've got Athelin who says, hi, folks, home again and survived the first real test of undulating surfaces through woods and moorland. Hi, Athel.
Hello, Athel. Welcome in.
And Spruce says, ooh, 1700, way too small. We've got Scale Modelling Twins in who says, hello all. Hello Scale Modelling Twins.
Welcome in.
And Marcus says, don't think I have the eyes or the fingers for 1700.
It's a nice fit. Okay. Yeah, so I should be back on with the aircraft carrier tomorrow, masking up and doing more spraying.
More photo etch?
Yes, definitely. Jeff Light says, be right back. Liquid refreshment is required. Marcus says 1-200. That's a big boy. Apple says, hi, Jeff. Sprue plus Ryan. Jeff Light says, hi, Apple. Sprue says, one white, please, Jeff. Oh, she's really voicing her opinion today, isn't she?
Seems like it.
Mm. Ryan says, that's a big hull. What ship is it called? This one, it's only a small hull. This is 1/350 scale HMS Dreadnought 1907, Ryan. Yeah, I probably won't touch Warhammer Mart until at least next year, I reckon.
Yeah.
Yeah, gone completely off it.
It's a shame, but, you know. You did a lot of work with it.
Yeah, well, it's always there if I ever want to go back to it, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not going to run away, is it?
Yeah, but I bet the kids are like, well, we knew what to get you when you were doing Warhammer. What do we get you now? Yeah, go for it, Marcus. Go for it. Lindsay, are you being a bad influence again?
I think so. I suppose everybody can blame me, you see, that's what it is. No, if he feels inspired to build a ship, why not?
The only thing I can say when you're building a ship is you're in for the long haul.
You are. in for a very long haul.
They are not built quickly. Ryan Scale Model says, "Oh, cool! I like the Dreadnought." And Ryan Scale Model says, "Just checked on Scale Mates. This kit is from 2014."
Yeah. That did not want to happen. That's it.
Spruce says, "Mark, you can't beat a long hull." Not when you're having to drill out 1 billion portals.
Yeah. I'll see what you did there, Spray.
Yeah.
See what you did there, mate. Okay. I'm going to drill some holes in this a little bit.
Ryan says, "You have to drill out portholes." You know, the Trumpeter Titanic I've got, Ryan, because I'm lighting it, you have to drill out the portholes on it, and there's a lot.
It's entirely up to you if you want to drill portholes. Sometimes it's just best to drill some random ones. You know what I mean? In the Arabian one. Sorry if I keep taking the build away from the camera. Okay. This is when things starts getting technical. Okay. Let's just cut this bit out. Oh, Marcus says, yes, Lindsay, you are. See, I knew it. Ryan says, okay, I was confused. Marcus says, long haul. Hey, nudge, nudge. Apple says, Lindsay, only 37 weeks to go and you can sing that song louder. Yeah. I can't wait till Christmas, Apple. I just love Christmas. Christmas should be all year round.
Yeah, I drilled all them bloody portholes out the Titanic only to fill them back in again.
Yeah, I know you did.
But I had to make them watertight.
Well, you put resin in them, didn't you?
Yes.
Okay. He has a rebel Titanic on the bench.
Ah. Cool. Anything Titanic, you know me.
Mark has a fetish for the Titanic. Hey, Mark.
I wouldn't call it a fetish. That sounds like something very seedy. I have a very interested, hobby in the Titanic.
You know me, I do come out with these words.
Yes, Lindsay.
I end up dropping myself in it too because, yeah. You know,
I love the story and everything. I've loved it since 1985 when they found her, because that's the first bit I remember on the Titanic.
Okay.
That bad though. Now I can watch the James Cameron movie and spot all the mistakes on the hull.
Okay.
What did you say about Dave Mack? Having problems with his internet.
Yeah. Yeah, it's strange that, isn't it?
Yeah, that his entire street slowed down or something. Spruce says, I have the Trumpy 1350 HMS Kent. And Marcus says, I can wait for Christmas. Well, the good news is the motor is now mounted and it's turning it.
Cool.
But that was a lot of feckling. But
at least you got it sorted now.
Well, yeah, I've got it sorted, and plus the fact it's given me something to do. So sometimes I don't mind when things don't go to plan, and I have to do things off camera.
Yeah.
Because it gives me something to do. And I love tinkering.
Mark's a bit of a tinkerer.
Even if it is just part works.
Well, as long as it keeps you occupied, that's the main thing, isn't it?
Yeah, that's why I've been going back to some of my old ones. So like the R2D2, refurbished all that, got that back up and running. And I'm going to say the other night, Lindsay, you were cleaning models in Natasha's live stream.
Yeah.
How are you getting on with that?
I've still got loads more to do yet. I gave up.
Oh.
I gave up after a while. I shall get back to it. It's a lot of models to clean, you know what I mean?
Yes. I know at some point I'm going to have to get the Bismarck down from its shelf downstairs and give it a clean. But for anybody wanting to know how I clean them, makeup brush from the pound shop.
All right.
Well, it's soft enough that it doesn't damage them. And it doesn't fling any glued bits away. So I just use this from the pound shop, a black makeup brush. I can put my blusher on at the same time as cleaning models.
You let yourself in for one there, Mark.
No, because I was expecting Sprue to come out with it in the chat, so I thought I'll get in there first. Because I know how Sprue's mind works. I'm waiting for it now.
Yeah, you definitely opened the floodgate there.
But no, that's what I clean my models with, just a cheap makeup brush from the pound shop. Athel says that's a good thing about having an airbrush. A good blast and the dust goes flying. Yeah, but it goes flying everywhere. And then you've got to clean it up eventually.
The trouble is, I mean, if there's a lot of dust, then sometimes it starts sticking to the plastic and the paint.
Lindsay, I think I've got a bit of a glue problem.
A what?
A bit of a glue problem.
Glue?
Went to the range yesterday. Got 1, 2, 3. That's the brush on glue. 4, 5, 6.
Oh, wow.
Just to put it, we don't go there very often, maybe twice a year.
Yeah.
So I'm making sure I'm stocked up.
Oh, wow. Ryan says that's a good idea, Athel. And Sprue and Glue says Mark just sits at the bench putting his makeup on anyway.
Oh, no, not at the bench. That would mucky it up.
No, Athel says not if you blast it beside an open door, Mark. Okay, so far we have. I'm just gonna go to full screen, Mark. So that's how far we've got so far. So we've got the hull together.
Nice.
I'm going to, unfortunately, I've got to put some filler on that. So it'll only need a small amount. So I was hoping to get away with that, but you know, hey, such is life. So yeah, it's coming along. I'm getting there. It's going to be a case of like, going to drill some portholes out now on this.
Yeah.
So all these little tiny things, you know, these little tiny holes. Can you see them?
Just, yeah.
Well, let's turn that light up. Can you see them now?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, there's like little tiny holes. All them, they're like they're like drain plugs, but I've got to put all little brass discs in there.
Oh no!
There's 27 per side.
I think you need to go to Specsavers, Lindsay.
So now I'm just going to drill some portholes out now. Should pilot them first.
Athel says not if you blast it beside an open door, Mark. Yeah, but then you run the risk of you could blast something off the model, some detail, and never find it again. Marcus says I can do some tinkering. Ryan Scale Model World says that's a lot of glue.
It's too big.
So let's have a look at this.
I swear I have to be careful now that I don't burn the plastic.
Wow. You get a lot of sheets. 1, 2, 3, 5. Wow. 5 sheets per. That's all right. Ryan says, are the gun turrets big?
They're a fair size on this.
Marcus says that's an addiction. And we've got Mum and Son Trail Rain fans in saying, hi, Lindsay, just dropping in to say hello and happy Easter. But I have 27 people heading my way. Happy Easter to all on panel and in the chat. Hi, Tammy and Ray. Wow.
Wow.
Big Easter celebrations at their house.
Nice.
We've got Dorkasaurus in who says, hello, everyone. Hi, Dorka.
Hi, Dorka. Welcome in.
And Ryan says, enjoy the rest of Easter.
don't want to actually go all the way through these. So. I just want to make them deep enough, that's all, without going all the way through.
Spruce says, I like them big. And Ryan says, be right back.
Spruce says, Lindsay, are you countersinking them? Yeah. Just making them a little bit deeper, Spruce. I mean, I say I'm going to do this, the box build, but I'm having visions. I'm having visions of buying extra photo etch sets for it.
Yeah, when have you ever done a box build, Lindsay?
Yeah. I'm thinking, do I need to make all this work for myself, or shall I just go the whole hog?
For a trumpeter kit, I go the whole hog.
Yeah. I know you can buy the tiny porthole covers for these.
Spruce said, I'd like to see them go deeper.
Hey, behave yourself.
And then he also says, man, I just want to get mine started so bad.
You've not finished the Virag off yet. You're nearly there. Yeah, he's going to really enjoy that other one he's got.
Okay, Athel says, okay, just had an email from Celia. Hamish is at the vets, having been out and stepped in broken glass and cut his paw. So not a happy pup.
I don't suppose he is.
No. I've just put in the link for the Facebook group, for the PPM group.
Yeah, thank you very much.
And Sprue goes, oh, poo, I have to go for lamb roast dinner.
Oh, you enjoy, mate. You enjoy. And Sprue says, bye-bye, all. Happy Easter. Bye-bye, Sprue. You enjoy your dinner.
Mm.
Right. I think I'm going to do some building. I'll drill these portholes another day. It's not the sort of thing people want to see me doing. Doing portholes. Okay, so. A26, A27. This could be interesting. A26, A27. These screws. So I'll just go, there we go. Got the A screw. Nano, Shazabaz. So what are you up to now then, Mark? What are you doing your wood build?
I've just been looking at it. Not bad for £3.29p.
Right. This has got to have some photo etch on it. It's alive. It's alive, Mrs. Walker. It's alive. Jeff Light says, catch you later, Sprue. Enjoy, mate. Marcus says, cheers, Sprue. 34 now. The right sprue in a minute.
What be having your dinner?
Sorry?
Be having your dinner?
No. I shall have my dinner when I finish this stream, mate. I'm just looking for the e-sprue. I think I found it. Yep, we found it. That's what Trumpeter are quite famous, making you go all to different sprues for your parts.
Oh yes.
They're very famous for that.
Marcus says, all right, almost at the bench, covered in an avalanche of kits, LOL.
He's choosing. He's getting that ship out, I reckon. Okay, so it's right the wrong way of putting this on. See if it fits first. Yeah, so I should be streaming this every Sunday after Michelle's stream. So it'll be about 2 o'clock next time instead of 2:15. So I'll be doing on every Sunday. So wait for that bit to dry off and then I can clean it up. Okay. Do we need any ease on this one? Nope. Seeds, what's there? They just order all these. And I only need to go on here just for one piece. Lovely.
It's finding it.
Oh, it's easy. At least there's not a ton of sprues for this kit.
No.
Right, that's that bit. Got to keep that bit covered up because it's a bit delicate. It's a nice sprue. D1. D41, not D1. Let's. Where are you? I see. It's the shifter. And then we're going to need a bit of photo etch as well. So let's get this bit on first. Lots of tiny little bits on this.
I bet. Ethel says, but you already said your next live appearance would be on the PPM show, so this ship has changed your mind, Lindsay. Marcus says, okay, found it. It's an Academy 1350 Indianapolis.
No, I meant like this actually doing, I'm doing this one on a Sunday for the PPM. But when I'm actually doing the PPM on a Wednesday, I don't get much time to build, do I? So you probably misunderstood what I said, Ethel.
Jeff Light says, no lamb here either. Nice roast beef dinner with all the trimmings and a bottle or two of a very nice Merlot. Hick, courtesy of our sons. Wow.
So really, basically, you're getting 2 PPM things now in a week, which will be the Wednesday on a Sunday. Okay, so I've got to go into a bit of photo etch now. This is going to be interesting. And that bit's got to have a bit of photo etch as well. Okay. Here we go, here we go. Much railings, don't need that. Marcus, close your eyes now. Well, looking forward to that, Marcus. Really looking forward to it. Right, so the P33A. Let's be. There should be an A here. What's a B? What's on this one? You get some fancy anchor chain here as well, you know.
Wow.
Yeah. I've lost the anchor chain to the aircraft carrier. Can't find it anywhere. So I'll probably have to rob one out of another kit.
I'm going to say you can get them.
Yeah. I'll just rob it out of another kit. P33. Where are you? There it is. It's a tiny little piece.
Quanaman says, doing some work on my wing thingy for Judge Death and it being irritating. I'm thinking I should have picked a lazy hobby like bird watching. Jeff says, the devil's metal.
Yes.
And everybody's just saying hi.
The devil's metal, yes. This is going to be a 2 tweezer job, this. Okay. Should we get this the right way up? Excuse me a minute. Come on, stick. Be with you in a minute, guys. I'm having a bit of a dilemma here. There we go. On. So just stick that little bit on there. A bit of photo etch. I don't think you can see it in the camera, to be honest. That's that bit on. So,
Nice.
PE46A. And that's a ladder. Which is that one there. I hate this stuff.
Got TBG in saying, hi everyone, hi TBG.
Hi, James.
Dan asks, Lindsay, is that one of them boats that can be made into a propeller floating RC?
I wouldn't recommend it. Not being a two-piece hull, anyway. If it was a complete bathtub one, then I'd say yeah. Being a two-piece hull, it could spring a leak after a while.
Dan says, meant to say proper, LOL. Marcus says, okay, now you've done it, Lindsay. I've opened the box.
Yeah, cute. That's what I like to see. mean, it's amazing how it goes everywhere by where you want it.
Yeah. Oh, you start doing a very delicate procedure and you start getting the shakes.
Oh, tell me about it.
And you're like, well, I didn't have them 5 minutes ago. Why have I got them now?
There we go. We got it on. Okay, so that's 2 pieces done with photo etch. So that's that bit and this bit. 2 pieces with photo etch on.
Marcus says, you've just opened the box, Lindsay. How are you already on PE?
It's quite easy. It's quite easy done, mate. Right, let's go to A23, and then I'm going to need 2 more pieces of photo etch as well. A23. Now I'm starting to build pieces of the superstructures and that. So
Dan says, if you're struggling with PE, you could send it to Marcus because he loves doing PE.
I'm going to have to stop it a bit anyway. So probably won't get this bit done. Get it cleaned up, but I won't get it done. Okay, so I'm going to put that bit to one side for now. And I'll put the PE bits on after. So I'm going to go cameras up.
Yep. Alexa. Oh, hang on. Set everybody's off.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay, yeah. So, yeah, thank you everyone for coming in. It's like I said, I should be doing this particular build on a Sunday. So it'll be 2 p.m. onwards. It is being done for the ppm. So don't get the 2 mixed up. I shall still be doing my live feeds for the ppm on a Wednesday, but I don't never get time really to do much. So, you know, because like doing chat and everything else we're doing. And yeah, so this will be done on a Sunday, every Sunday now, once a week. The HMS Dreadnought 1907 by Trumpeter. So anyway, I hope you've all enjoyed the live stream. I hope you'll follow it on a Sunday with us every week until it's finished. My next live will be Wednesday for the ppm. Yeah. So with the gallery. So don't get the 2 mixed up. So yeah, I'd like to thank Mark for coming in, my moderator.
Yep.
Hopefully we'll see him every Sunday if he's not doing nothing.
I'll have to find something more to do.
Yeah. So yeah. So all in all, so like I said, thank you all. TBG says Lindsay was there at the launching.
Means you were there at the launching of the ship.
Oh God. He really, really, really has to go there, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Jeff Light says, thank you guys for an excellent stream. Catch you later. Until then, take care and stay safe, everyone. You take care, Jeff and Maggie. Anyway, me and Mark say goodbye. If you haven't put your thumbs up, please do so. Even those watching in the background, if you're not in the chat, please put the thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to our channels, please take a look. And if you like what you see on both channels, give it a subscription. It is free. Push the notification bell. So anyway, yeah, we'll say goodbye.
Bye.
See you all soon. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.